of missiles world, but we won't ever cease. Cadia in our heart, it of missiles world, but we won't ever cease. Cadia in our heart, it beats. We might have lost our world as millions of missiles world, but we won't ever cease. Cadia in our heart, it
plague and decay spread thin, legions cries deep within. Betrayal struck by typhus hive, Mortarium's dread starts to thrive. The endurance falls to the warp, legion screams a frightful sight. Nurgle's whisper warm with love, offer made to embrace the blight. Join me now or lose it all. Legion's fate begins to fall. Lighted souls in cursed haze, Mortarium lost in Nurgle's gaze. Desperate steps, a grim parade, disease a furious barricade. In the shadows, hope seems frail, Mortarian strength begins to fail. Nurgle's voice, a twisted song, Mortarian knew he couldn't prolong. Fate sealed in pestilence grip, forsaken paths Mortarion walks. Legions brought in sorrow sigh, destiny chose not to defy. Mortarion bows in tortured grace, Nurgle's touch a fatal embrace.
You should do it.
One flower
What is up,
festival.
everyone?
We went to
We're gonna
Camelorn.
be doing
The
some
dancers on the parade
good old
didn't
Skyrim
wear
tonight.
much.
I figured we'd do some
Actually,
Thieves Guild quests.
I think they were with a Temple of Dibella.
Let's see, I did some cleaning up just off stream. Let's see what I do. Did some research on some of those mod packs or mod campaigns that I was wanting to do. Turns out that a lot of those you can't do till you're like level 25. So for right now, we are going to just kind of postpone those. Make sure I made all my arrows. Okay, I did. We upgraded Lydia. Where's she at? Lydia!
Ooh, Cicero wants some Skyforge steel. Sharp, sharp for easy stabbing.
Lydia and Earthgird both got upgrades, but I don't know where they are. So she's got like all silver armor now, and she's got an anti-automaton weapon. And then Lydia has bone mold and that cool whip we found and the special shield we got last time.
We'll go to your Vasker and dance for the companions.
And I think sadly we're going to have to get rid of Cicero.
I've noticed people tend to become offended if I wander off into my thoughts.
Listener,
They seem to think
that
means I don't
tickles.
find them interesting.
We are going to take his special one and mount it on the wall.
Home again, home
It's just
again.
so hard to
What's
not
up, babe?
be distracted by a new
I
side.
started a little early.
Straight
Whether it's in the
away.
physical
Hope you
world
don't mind.
or the internal.
is how I feel.
Like a puppy?
One.
Uh-uh. I love you. That's pretty cute, baby. Okay, so we still need to be able to. We still need to find the plans to let us use this armor. I swear to God, we're getting it because it's so cool.
Work.
Look at that.
Imagine the day when I finally understand centurions.
Just putting some stuff up here. Okay, babe. Kind of want this. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Oh no, I just put that away, didn't I? So we're gonna ditch Zenithar. He hasn't been helping us at all, so we're just gonna go with Moloch Ball for that. And that should cause anybody that dies in melee range to give me souls now. We need to carry our gems with us so we can fill those up. I only need the empty ones. Got it. Oh, that's a magica thing. Okay, what else can I get rid of? Dragon scales are heavy. And we don't need all these gems. Although I better save them because at this point we know we're going to need at least one of them. And I think it's always a diamond, but I'm not 100% sure. Actually. Pot, fragments, golden claw. We need a better bow. That's on the list. Aqua. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. We will get one from. We'll get Zephyr. It pulls faster, which is really good. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. But I did see that one of the mods in the pack is an upgrade to it, so it might have something in there. Do you have a cloak on? Or is it just... No, it's just your dress. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I hit up Lively, the guy that runs this mod pack. Like, he made it. And he basically said that he was able to get it to work on his. The things I want to do. But he had to be much higher level. And so it's just something we're gonna have to wait. Let's see, gold ingots we don't need. Don't need iron. Don't need the leather right now. And then I looked up the. So there's one that's basically Bloodborne. That's the one we could do right now. But it's recommended level 45. So we probably shouldn't do that right now. There is a person I want to go try to find. Let's see, Viperbolt, we need those. There is a... What up, John, man? There's a shadow scale we can pick up somewhere as a companion that will work with Remy and Redcap. And you can set him to be a ranged person, which would be really nice. You can even teach him magic. Let's see. How you doing tonight, John? Haven't seen you in a while. It's been a couple of days. I put way too much orange in that. is so strong. Okay, where's the Morrowind border? I mean, if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. I was just making conversation. I didn't mean to throw you on the spot. It's fine, man. You can hang out till something else comes on. That's always an option. Let's see. Just trying to see if we have another quest. Yeah, we have the Maven Blackbriar one. We're going to do Thieves Guild right now. No problem, man. We'll just run up. I want to run straight south, basically. There's an Argonian. We want to try to pick him up. He's a Telvanni mage. And like I said, he's a shadow scale. So like he's good at ranged, one-handers, and magic. And you can kind of choose which one you want him to use. Wait, why am I walking? Got a horse, man.
It.
We do have the ability to just kind of roam around because we're just trying to level. And so we want to get to level 25 from what I understand. And that's like the earliest we could do them. So we're going to have to just kind of roam around and you know, defeat some people and do all that kind of stuff. Let me get this waypoint while we're here. Just fucking floating up this wall. Jeez. The Shadowstone. Oh, I don't want to fight you. I'm a bad guy too.
You cannot even conceive of the power I wield.
Is someone there?
What a coward. Stop that.
Can you kill this guy?
Hurt you.
Like. There we go.
Now you'll pay.
Was there another guy? Oh, there was. I thought it was weird that they were casting so much stuff.
Show me what you've got. I am
Okay.
sorry, but you left me with
See if
no
he has
choice.
anything. Oh, you're fine, man. They do that on purpose, so that like technically you guys can't ruin stuff for the streamer. And also it's like a latency problem. What I recommend is like if you see something and you want me to look at it, just try to be as descriptive as you can. Don't be like Tube. He only tells me like a third of what he needs to tell me.
In High Rock, adhering to society and
Avoid
moving up
salts.
the ranks they've devised is very important.
Side of the Shadow, you're faster in combat, sneak much more effectively, and inflict greatly increased sneak damage when near cover. Huh. Do I want to do that? You sneak much more effectively.
Really
Sure.
though, status and etiquette are idiotic.
To the next fight.
Wait.
I don't think I've ever used the Shadow Stone.
We are on the hunt. Until
Yeah,
next
I'm
time.
stealing your hunt. Okay, Grom's Pass, I think is what we want to go to. Let's see. Did you get any snow where you're at, John? I'm looking for an Argonian. Old orc. If we beat him, we get his stuff. And he was wearing full orc armor. Okay, he's not here. I think Morrowind's down this way. So he's supposed to be somewhere along this border. Oh, that sucks, man. We just had that a little while ago. We got a foot of snow. It was a lot. That is a straight up burned down house. Oh, and it's still burning. I think these people were doing magic. Battle axe. Is this just like a random dead person? I guess so. Conjure flame atronach, that's funny. Dude, if there's no story, for this place and it's just a dude who tried to summon a flame atronach and burn down his own house, that would be very fitting. Yoink. I kind of like walking around the periphery of the zones and just kind of seeing, you know, all what's out here, because they tend to put some pretty interesting stuff out here. Also, they can be useful for fast travel. So, John, if you don't like Skyrim, were you one of the people that came in when I was playing like Kerbal Space Program or something? What would you prefer to see on the channel? If you could have anything.
Quiet. You did so good, Scrap.
Damn.
Dogga, fight.
I hope you don't mind if I dissect you after we're done here.
It is stealing all the souls without me having to do anything. That's so convenient. So much murder. So little time. Yeah, that's what I figured. A lot of... So I had like... Aside from Skyrim, I picked up a lot of viewers from those Kerbal Space Program ones. But the problem is I'm just not great at it. And I felt bad because like people were trying to teach me and stuff, but it's just like hard to learn on the fly, you know?
What was that?
Okay, we got a guy up here.
Aha.
Who the fuck are you? Just some rando?
What a coward.
Just an Argonian. You're not the Argonian I'm looking for. Okay. Are you excited for, what is it, Kitty Space Program? Because I'm pretty excited for that. Like the spiritual successor to Kerbal. Okay, here's a random horse. That's weird. It is. I think my thing is, once we got to like Mars, I knew it was going to take it's not good to stream. It's good to make videos on, I think, but I think the amount of time you're spending in just like time loop or time fast forward and stuff kind of kills it for a lot of people. Especially if you like miss a window or something. Hey, I found him.
Ruhivapiko, Jalwo. Ah, it's so good to meet a fellow Celio so far from the marsh. Allow me to introduce myself.
Yeah, I know. Do you know Scott
Selzas,
Manley?
Lawman
That
of
guy's
House
awesome.
Telvanni. I am currently on my way to Revenspire in High Rock to meet with a superior of mine, Helseth Wren. I left Port Tavanis a few weeks ago now, and it has been a long journey, and it will be longer still. You see, I am not so familiar with Skyrim. I've hardly ever left Morrowind, save for the occasional trip back to Blackmarsh. I was wondering
Dude,
if
I
perhaps
watched
you'd be
that
willing to
guy
escort
do
me to
a,
High Rock. I
what was it?
understand
He
the
was
only way there by land from here is
he
through
did
Hammerfell.
a
You don't need to escort me the
all
whole way.
first-person
The Hammerfell
mission
gate would be more than
to
sufficient,
Moon and
respecting
Minmus
your time.
with just like the most basic rocket, using only onboard would it be telemetry? The onboard, like, you know, altimeter and speed and G-force and stuff.
Fantastic. Here, I brought this from Morrowind. See it
Ever
as
since
a
I saw that, I'm
prepay
like,
for
dude,
services rendered.
I'm never going to be this good.
Talvani bug musk. It is a perfume of sorts, made using the scent glands of beetles. It does wonders in terms of getting people to like you.
No, I haven't seen that.
You're welcome. Let's be off then.
Oh, that's so good. I kind of like this guy. I like his outfit. He's got some serious drip going on, as the kids would say. Let's see. Oh, he can cook and make poisons for us.
Alright. I expected there would be some conditions to our little agreement.
We need to make him ranged.
Sure. What did you have in mind? Alright. I'll stay in the back, flinging spells, among other things.
Okay, good. Because we already have so many people that do melee.
If you say so.
Scott Munley. That's so good,
Okay,
man.
Biko. I can't say the idea of climbing up the tallest mountain in Tamriel is very appealing, but I am very interested in knowing more about your powers.
I'll have to check him out.
Hi.
I used to watch a lot of it, but like I said, like, unless you do heavy editing, there's just, you know, there's just a lot of downtime.
Oh, what's that? All right,
I'm
let's get
seeing
going.
who I can modify.
Me want, ride, scrap. But sometimes him explode. Uh-huh.
It's so cool that some of the companions talk to each other, though, I will say. Yeah, I can't really do anything with him. Okay, well, we have...
Greetings, Breton. My name is Celsas, lawman of House Talvani.
House Talvani? Like Morrowind, right? My name is Remiel, by the way.
They're talking!
Quick question, what exactly is a lawman?
Isn't that weird?
Be correct. A lawman is a rank within House Talvani. Took me some years to achieve. However,
Look at his
comes with its
mouth.
privileges.
Damn, that's some animation right
So,
there.
Remio, why are you and our friend here traveling together?
Oh, well, they're rather capable, and I have different skills.
I find, like, a lot of the
They're
stuff
kind enough to escort
in
me
this...
through Glemmer Ruins.
A lot of the
Yes,
stuff in this
I hear
is
there are lots of
very
limits.
impressive, if for no other reason than the amount of, like, effort that people put into it, you know? Okay, we gotta talk to Maven Blackbriar.
Quite different.
I am really sad. I just watched a documentary on, like, what happened to Kerbal Space Program 2.
Oh?
And,
They're fairly different from
that's
those in
so
High Rock,
sad.
too. Maybe someday I'll be able to compare Morrowinds to High Rocks.
They built most of them out of metal back in Morrowind.
I'm glad
I've seen
we're
a fair
friends.
share myself,
I have something for
including
you.
Kemmel Z.
Camel-
Oh, I barely scratched the surface of that place. The deeper bits are a real death trap.
Heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Maven,
This
where
is
you at,
one of the
Maven?
signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
You look like a
Put down
proper
your flagons filled with your vile
Morrowind
liquids
type.
and
Thank
embrace
you.
the teachings
I
of the
suppose it does
handmaiden
stand
of
out.
Khan.
So you're the one.
No.
Oh, she's got, like,
You
an
don't
updo.
look so impressive.
Kirava, certainly we can come to
Is
some
that
sort of an
confidence
understanding.
You have to
People must be
understand.
made aware
It's
of
been a
the
long
chaos
time
they've
since
suffered.
Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on.
Heard of the dragon.
I'm here to murder.
Faith.
There's no need
I
to use
don't
them
have
as an
faith
excuse
in
to harass our
anyone.
customers.
All I
Very
care
well,
about
Talon.
is cause and effect.
I'll remove
Did the
myself
job
from
get
this
done
den
and
of
was it done
iniquity.
correctly?
We're not
There's
kicking you
no
out.
gray area.
Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Okay, I think this is the one to steal something out
One
of
more
the castle.
time in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job and you will be sorry.
Oh, Lord. She's so angry. Such a grumpy young lady. To the Bannered Mare. We never did get that. It's like a candle you can get that makes you more powerful, but if it ever goes out, you like straight up die. And I didn't want to deal with those mechanics. If it was an actual mechanic I had to deal with, I didn't feel like it was worth the risk.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around
Can't
here
a man
somewhere?
drink? I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard.
Oh, we've got to poison his
We're
mead.
going to poison the mead.
Gotcha.
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
Don't look at me like that, Tiny.
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand.
I do
He's going
love
to
that
give
you
the
find like
poison
the
to use on
warlocks in the
pests,
basement
but
who's
you're
like
also
breeding
going to dump
skeevers.
it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Maven's got it all figured out. Quite a simple plan, honestly.
Huh, this guy knows all the... This guy knows the Thieves Guild quest. That's kind of cool. No, I want to go there. My dog is eating her own tummy. Dogs are weird. Government of it. That is accurate. Can you imagine? Just like every basement has just like skeevers in it because they have to give quests. They have to have quests to give to like the level 1 fighters.
What are you gawking at? Are you kidding me? Look, I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined. Oh, really? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it. Okay. Here's half.
I just offered
You
to
get
do...
the rest when the... My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is... I bought some poison. I was going to have my
got way
lazy
better
good-for-nothing
poisons than that,
assistant
man.
Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
Will do.
Now I've
To the
got
murder.
to clean up this mess.
Friend, who this?
You have a Reekling following you around?
Name, Red.
Now, all my dudes talk to
I
each
am
other. It's a little bit
Celsas,
much, maybe.
Lawman of House Telvanni.
Rude man. Got it.
No. Lawman.
All
This
right.
is going to be an interesting
Yep.
journey.
No, I don't want to hit the
How
fucking...
narrow is it? Only the skeever's nest. Nothing else.
Hit it.
Just taking care of the pest problem.
I want to see how long it takes them to kill a single skeever.
Redcap, can you please hit them with one of those spears now?
Wow, way too long. It took them way too long to kill that skeever.
Hold on. Something's up.
I'm loading up all my petty soul gems.
Well, Scrap, it's time to fight again.
Rot has
Hey,
been
dude.
rooted out. Right. Now for the skeevers. Be generous with the poison. You won't need too much to taint the mead.
I'm not using the poison down here. I'm saving that stuff.
Shower that I didn't think it was important to take the glass off before getting it. I got in the shower and I was looking around and I was like, why am I still wearing my glasses?
You took a shower with your glasses on?
No, I took them off.
Okay.
but I had them on at first. I'm gonna even take out my liqueur tonight, unless I have to fight with in the morning.
Did you set up the coffee? Okay, baby. What up, Joe? Joe, we're thieving. And we got a new companion. I switched out Cicero because he talked too much.
Them come, them die.
Is someone there?
You're as silent as a
Spider,
charging
squish.
Kaguti.
Mortal, burn my flames unending.
You swim in deep water.
Also, we got a necklace that does soul trap on like everyone all the time.
That was easier than expected.
Wait, where's that flame atronach? Oh. Joe, we were talking about Kerbal. And reminiscing about how I left my Kerbals on the face of Mars, never to be rescued.
I need inspiration, ideas. Come on, adventurer. Throw out some thoughts. My brain is bored.
It is a great game. I was just, you know, it's just so hard to play on stream, man, because it takes
Something's
forever to
wrong
do
here.
anything once you get outside of, like, really once you get outside of the moon and Minmus.
Setting the lizard on fire will not make it dance.
I hope he didn't get shot, man.
Need to help her.
Emlyn, stop being a fucking weirdo living in this cave.
No? Good thing that ended when it did. I was about to run out of magicka.
This is our new guy. He's a shadow scale who works for House Telvanni in Morrowind. Oh, you're fine, man.
Who in the world was that? Why was he down here?
Ring of
What was his
Distillation.
plan?
I started way earlier than normal. My kids both went to sleep, and my wife starts a new job. Was supposed to be today, but they had to close everything basically in the city because we got a foot of snow. Yet, John, what I've found, I like playing Skyrim, and I've been getting like over 100 views for each stream,
Now to
which is a
poison
lot
the
for me.
bats. Remember,
And
too
so I
much.
figured, I said,
It's
you know, just like
pesticide,
screw it.
thus unlikely to
I'll just
kill.
play Skyrim for a while.
Not worth the risk.
Honestly, like it's working pretty well. I think enough people like watching Skyrim that it's kind of just viable. It's like an evergreen type thing. And then I did make a video a couple of days ago about how to mod and stuff. So that's kind of my thing right now. Maybe doing some smaller games every once in a while, but mainly just hanging out here. Let's see, we gotta poison this one. Where be the stars? Yeah, I thought I was gonna not like. So I used to have a rule, right, where I would play 2 games at one time. So like Monday, Friday, I would play 1 game, and then Wednesday, Sunday, I would play a game. I used to do that because I didn't want to get locked down to one game for a long period of time. Because like with the Kerbal one, you get a lot of people that come in who are fans of Kerbal, but aren't really fans of much else that I would play. And so it kind of creates a a disincentive for them to come in. It might get me some subscribers, but if they're people that never come in, it doesn't help me at all, you know. But it seems to be that this is working pretty well, because I'm within 150 hours of being like fully monetized and being like a full YouTube channel, so that's pretty cool. And I really haven't had to do anything extra. You know, I just try to make a couple of fun shorts every day.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Remy, sweet or savory?
Well, today I'm really craving a strawberry
Well,
tart.
Sebjorn,
So,
now that you've taken
sweet?
care of your little
Then
pest
you're in
problem,
luck.
how about I
Enjoy.
get a taste of some of your mead?
Really?
Help
I
yourself, my
love being
lord.
rewarded
It's
for
my
doing
finest
effectively
brew yet.
nothing.
I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
I think
Oh,
that
come
bone
now.
mold armor
This is
looks
mead,
really
not
good.
some wine to be sipped and savored.
I got like 3 of those shields too. Definitely wasn't supposed to.
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please.
It's kind of funny
don't understand.
that one of the first
Silence, idiot.
quests
I should have
we
known
do
better to
here
trust
Is
this
it
place.
normal
is
for
poison
someone to
someone.
ask to sleep with you?
And then they're always like, we don't like the Dark Brotherhood because they
Do you
do
suppose
bad
he just
stuff.
didn't want to pay for a room?
Yeah, so what I noticed
You're
actually
in charge
tonight,
here until I can
I was
sort this
doing
all
some
out.
shorts. I made one about Vsauce because
That's
we
it?
realized that Cicero
That's the
looks
part
like
I've been
Vsauce.
overlooking, of course. It's
And
so
then one
simple if I
about
think of it
like
that
a
way.
cool death cam
City's
moment.
prisons.
And
Move.
I realized that when you're looking at the
assure you,
short,
this is all
it
just
says
a
will be
huge
live
misunderstanding.
in, you know, like a certain amount of time. And so
Farewell,
it's probably actually
Sebjorn.
pretty helpful. I know I've had a couple people come in here saying that, you know, that they came in through the algorithm. Are you fighting with Dad again?
No, he's gonna turn the heat down. I could agree. I have to put aside my normal.
I don't think that could have gone any better.
And wait,
Anything else you need before you head back
Okay.
to Riften?
because there's no way I'm gonna be able to get out.
So, Maven wants to hunt down
Okay.
Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office.
Goes against
He
everything.
keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk.
Not believe it,
Here,
but
this
it
should
goes
help.
against my
I thought it would be better to leave
personality
some of the
of just, like,
details
sneak
out
out
of our
and-
previous discussion. Besides, you've done Maven
Well,
a
even if you
favor
went out there
getting
and
rid
like
of him
scraped off both
and
cars,
saved me from wasting
it would still take
coin
you like 30
hiring
minutes to
someone
do it.
else to do it later.
It's just so much snow.
Well, he got the Explorer all cleared off, so I'm just gonna take it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Remember to put in a good word with
It's got a
Maven for
higher
me.
center of gravity anyway. So that way if you wreck, you're more likely to just and not have to worry about, you know, recovering.
Really. You're
I
gonna tell me
will
that?
admit I'm a bit confused.
Well, you're the one that wants
I
to
didn't
go to
think
work.
The tasting would be happening so soon.
What am I
I
doing?
mean,
Sorry, I was
did
teasing my wife
Sabjorn
about her
tempt the
dying.
mead with just
You know how it
spite?
is.
Am I even worth that much, Dad?
No, not really. You're worth like 10 grand. It's basically just enough to bury you.
You're not gonna bury me.
Oh, I'm gonna burn you?
You're
What,
gonna
what,
burn me.
oh, okay. Don't tell anyone. Chat, don't tell anyone I'm gonna burn my wife. After she's dead. Not while she's alive.
Bright light.
Give me your dresser.
Not much information from this note. Perhaps Maven.
Okay. So
Something.
Maven wanted to buy this, but it was bought by somebody else.
This
We
letter
all know
tells
who
us
that
next
person
to nothing.
was.
What is this little symbol for the signature all about? Oh, I hope Maven doesn't get angry.
Man, I can tell my dad just went outside because like the whole house got cold for a second there. His dumbass went outside. So on Saturday night, he made the amazing, intelligent decision to go out when it was literally raining ice to get smokes. And he's like, I almost crashed a couple times, but I got the smokes. He's a highly educated man. And he's very dumb. It's just one of those things where sometimes your brain just doesn't work, right? Going out driving when it's literally dying outside.
I'm running low on Kwama wax for my scales.
Dude, can you imagine just like, you really gotta get some cigarettes, right? So you go and you go get them, and you just like, run over somebody because it's bad out. And it's just like, oh, I just needed some cigarettes. Also committed manslaughter. It's just think about what you're doing, man. It's not worth smoking.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
Or I'll have
Seems
your
Maven
head on
has
a
no idea
pike.
either, despite having eyes and ears everywhere.
There's so many people talking. It's like having an entire group. We're basically a D&D company now.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
I bet they are. I've seen what temples of Mara used to look like. Such a good secret entrance. Renyoff, where you at? You're in the training room? Viper the Fleet.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Yes, the squiggle.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away.
Oh,
And if
does
I
he?
were
Does
you,
he know
I'd
how?
hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
I think I know how. Do I want to do these? No, I don't want to do them. I don't need the points that bad. Is there a disenchanter in here?
Whoever this individual or individuals are, they clearly have intimate knowledge about the
There
guild
you
and Maven.
are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you
Suppose we go
recovered
hear what
from
Mercer
Golden
has to
Glow
say.
Estate, but no one can
Perhaps
identify
that's
that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. Don't dismiss our adversary so easily. They're well-funded, patient, and have been able to avoid identification for years. However, don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How do we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Slimy bastard. Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer.
Get out there, shake him down, and see what you come up with.
I just realized
Talk
that
to
mead,
Brynjolf
the
before
bottle
you
of
leave if
mead
you
right
have
by
any
me,
questions.
like right
I honestly
here,
doubt this mysterious enemy
has
of ours would make
bubbles.
a mistake like this. I mean, the alias isn't even clever.
Look at that.
I have a feeling this could be
The
a trick.
fucking mead bottle has bubbles in it.
Time for you to use your, charm, my partner in crime. It doesn't sound like this golem eye will be easy to wring information out of.
I can't believe Gollum Eye's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong.
I'm sorry. You're
he
right.
could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gollum Eye, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
Okay, sounds good.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie,
Can you
we'll
turn that
make good
radiator off?
use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on
What
his
up,
tail,
Tube?
and he's bound to step into
Are you
something
Dora
he
the
can't
Explorer right
scrape
now?
off his boot.
Dora.
Good luck in solitude. Keep Gollum Eye alive.
God damn, you're right. Okay, no one sing. Oh God, it just smashed one of my people. No one sing Dora the Explorer. That's the rule. Oh, Tube, we changed out one of our companions.
So bored.
Glory.
Adventurer, tell me something interesting. Give my brain
Are you
something
allowed to be
chew
on camera, girl?
Word, I'm gonna break it.
Oh, shut up. Dork. Oh my God. Let's Scoundrel Folly. I got rid of Cicero. He was saying the same 5 lines over and over again, and it was killing me inside. I found out that one of our mods has a Shadow Scale Telvanni mage that you can recruit. So I went ahead and got him. He's pretty cool. He can use magic, so we actually have a ranged person now. Also, you can teach him spells. Like, he has a list of spells that if you buy for him, he will learn them. This is him right here. Zelzaz. And then I decked out Lydia. And I decked out
I wouldn't trust
Urthgerd.
that Jari Ra. The word Thuxis echoes.
So, yeah, I mean, I just did, off camera, I just did a bunch of the boring stuff. Cleaned out the inventory, made 500 arrows.
He cheated.
I did not cheat.
That's why he did it off camera.
My wife doesn't even understand how cheating works in Skyrim. It's more fun to do it on camera. Door. Oh, were they actually in Solitude? Oh,
You
okay.
can clearly see me standing here.
Dude, I'm gonna have fucking Dora the Explorer stuck in my head for days now. I saw, okay, there's this, there's a guy on YouTube, he does a shorts, it's a series called Villain Helpline, where villains call in and he, helps them, if they, break their doomsday device, or they need, more henchmen.
Welcome
And
to the Winking
Dora
Skeever.
keeps calling him
Take a load
to
off
get a
and
new
enjoy the
swiper
atmosphere.
because hers mysteriously passes away. And they have to refuse her because she won't pay for all the other ones they've
There's
sent her.
nothing like a good song. to
So,
lift
It's so
the
good.
spirit
By
in
your
troubled
scent,
times.
I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
Look, Argonian to Argonian, I'm gonna have to get you to tell me some stuff.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me.
Dude's got a point.
Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your only contact
Yeah, but you won't
with
work
the
with
East
us.
Empire
So what's the point in having you as a
vanishes.
contact?
That's not smart for business.
How much money do I have to pay you?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Okay. Let's go
matter
steal
with you?
something. What up, Joel? You people. I tried Fallout 76. I found it to be pretty fun, but I didn't have anybody to play with at the time, so it kind of got a little flat. Also, I think it was mainly like trying to get the whole, you know, like house and stuff started. I might have to go back to it someday. There's like 5 birds up there. Why are there so many birds? Shut up, John. Everyone knows the next thing it's coming out on is a toaster. Also, it's just the new Doom. They put Doom on everything. They might as well put Skyrim on everything. Really? Okay. That was sad. What is this? What's in here? Oh, this is the Pelagius wing. I was like, what is in there? And then I remembered there's insane dead people in there. I don't know what all this malarkey on the right side of the screen is. There's like a mod that's doing something weird. Basically, it will over and over again just kind of like put stuff in my inventory and then automatically take it out to be like auto held, and I don't know how to stop it. That's accurate. I mean, they did get Doom to run on bacteria. You guys heard about that, right? Like they got bacteria
The buyer getting
to
impatient and looking elsewhere
to like
for this
function.
Here,
and
take this. I certainly
it can
can't
like
use
make
it,
the first level
but I
of Doom.
suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed
You can
at
play Doom in
Mercer Frey.
Minecraft, yeah.
In
It's an
this
actual
business,
thing.
we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Ouch! Scrap! There are better ways to get attention.
Okay, me and my entourage are gonna follow you around, man.
He's letting on.
I want to say, so okay, Doom. The reason why it's so easy to get to run on everything, I guess, is because it's completely deterministic.
And now off he goes.
So it's one long if-then statement. You know, like if you run here, spawn this enemy. If you run here, spawn this enemy. Stuff like that. And I guess that just makes it so that you can put it on pretty much anything. And so that's why it's on like fridges and old flip phones and all that stuff. I hear they even got it working on the Switch. But shh. Guys, be quiet. We're sneaking. Me and my 5 friends are being very sneaky. How was your day, Tube? How many birds are there? Sneaky sneak. Shh. Be quiet.
Damn Stormcloak rebels. Every one of them.
Good. I wish we could just, like, murder this guy and not have to follow him around. But we already did that quest.
Between the dragons and the Stormcloaks, these are troubling times indeed.
Popcorn was the highlight of your day? I can see that. I like popcorn too. This guy is the dumbest thief ever. Me and 5 people are following him, about 20 feet behind him. I'm just waiting for an entire, like, horde of dragons to attack us. And kill him, and then, like, brick my game. We can't kill him, we need him. We need to find out where he's going, and then we can kill him. That's how it works. I mean, he's working for Mercer Frey. Spoiler. Mercer's betraying the Thieves Guild. Very slowly. Sorry if I ruined your experience of a game from like 10 years ago. Wow, that was cool, Lydia. Doing some acrobatics and shit. She put all of her points into sneak. They made the docks look a lot better too. It's a lot of these like out areas, so like outside Markarth and stuff, and then this place, they really make it look a lot better by adding just a little bit of extra stuff. You know, like a windmill, they added some storage areas. It already had like boats and stuff. Oh, and there's a fucking boat moving around in the ocean. That's pretty cool. Well, I mean, the docks was this part, and then like a stairway. The expanded Solitude docks adds all that stuff right there, except for the farm up there. The farm's, you know, basically everything that's decorating the steps up there is all added. Forgot I was shadowing. Your pheasant fell. The docks does look like docks. I really like, I don't know why, but the moving ships are a bigger deal than I thought they would be. You know, like when we were rolling around in the Northern Ocean and there were just like ships going by and stuff. That was cool. Couldn't have taken that much to code because you can't interact with them at all. I think they just disappear when they get to a certain spot. Then again, I have no idea what coding is, so, or how it works.
Huh?
shit. Well, I'm fucked. Dude, I love that when I'm watching a stream and, like, don't even realize it, but I'm several minutes behind and the comments don't make any sense anymore. I stole some firewood. Don't tell anyone.
Is someone there?
What was
Nope.
that?
No one's here.
Redcap, please hit them with one of those spears.
You're gonna die for that.
Damn, dude. This guy's got some fucking armor.
Gone, perished, fallen. You should... Something's wrong here. Bastard, you'll make my scales flake off.
Holy shit, we have a necromancer on the team now.
Food in a moment. Oh, I
Them
couldn't
come, them die.
Doesn't have anything good. Sometimes, if your internet isn't, like, consistent, what YouTube will do is it'll drop you back about 30 seconds so that it can buffer. It gives you a little bit better of quality.
Remy, Zalzaz.
And then if you don't realize it, it just stays like that for a while.
Your force will be used to further.
You won't get the best of me!
I'll kill you if I have to. This isn't over.
That's right. You stay over there, far away from me.
How are you faring, Remy?
Come on, show me what you've got.
Learning how best to rip these fiends apart.
Oh, somebody lost their sweet roll.
Quite a wrench, aren't you?
No honeyed words are getting you out of this situation, Imperial.
Come on, you milk drinker.
It's hard to even figure out which one's the guy we should be shooting at.
Oh, get up.
Great. I can't believe
Oh,
I was
you're already dead.
used to being a hero.
Shame.
We've got so many companions. I mean, it's fair, because I'm bad at the game, like I said. And I can't believe it just keeps letting me have more. Snorreed. Everyone loves skooma. I think I know how that guy gets through his shifts every day. Let's see if the guy we just killed over here is good. Just chainmail. Was that everyone? Did we kind of get everyone over here all at once? Beekeeper's shoes. Nothing, nothing. I think these are empty, right? Yeah. Noble's clothes. Make ourselves some fancy clothes. We already have Emperor robes, though, so I mean, you can't really beat that. Hey guys, we got the loot.
Friend, buy Redcap things?
That was my loot joke. Thank you for coming. That's all I've got. Okay. Sneakity sneaks. You guys' boat's not doing too good. It's kind of like cracked in half. Oh, are they using troll fat to seal it? Like make it waterproof? That's kind of cool. Because they've got buckets and then troll fat and a broom. And they're like fixing the boat. Oh, I love hot chocolate. John, were you here when my wife bought me like 50 pounds of hot chocolate? John just said he's got some hot cocoa. Hold on. It is 1,800 on the right over here, right here. 1,864 plugins, good sir. Different 1,700 different programs, 1,800 different plugins. Yeah, so my wife, I asked her to get me some hot cocoa, just like the cheap ones, and the chocolate pudding. And I wanted, because I use sugar-free pudding in my my oatmeal, overnight oatmeal, and she showed up with literally just 3 bags, like three shopping bags full of hot cocoa items, assorted. Everything from like those spoons that are like cocoa to like powder, and then she also got me just all the pudding, and she made it a big thing on stream, trying to be more famous than me. You know how it is.
I know. I'll give you a good polish next time we rest, Scrap.
It was a lot. It wasn't really 50 pounds, but it was a lot. Yeah, she's right. It was almost everything they carry.
They leave so much out on the counter. Easy pickings.
Why are you fucking whispering at me? Weirdo. Okay, Tube. Have you ever heard of overnight oats? Yes, Tube. She has awesome hair. I understand. Okay? I'm still the focus here. This is not my wife's channel. Don't ruin this for me. No, so overnight oats are just like, it's oatmeal that you don't have to cook. You just like kind of let it steep in milk and flavors overnight. And it's very tasty. Ooh. Every time I want to steal something, I have to double click it. It sucks.
Hey, do you like riddles?
These are, so it uses quick oats, but or like, you know, just regular oats, but like you've got a lot more variety of what you can do with them because you don't have to cook them. Yeah, you just put them in the fridge, and it's like a 1 to 1.25 ratio of whatever kind of oats you want, whatever kind of milk you want. Could be like, you know, some sort of nut milk or regular dairy.
As opposed to the occasion.
I can give you a recipe if you'd
missions were
like.
some of my favorites back in Morrowind.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll give you the recipe. Let's see, we got to get behind here, which I think is like under here or something. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Skooma. Oh. Tube. I don't think you were here. Check this out. This mead has bubbles. And it is mead, John. Okay. Here's the recipe. Get like an you want an airtight container. I use a mason jar, or I use a like just a little like deli container. You got to have the lid be able to be shut. You put in your oats. So what I do is a cup of oats, a cup and a quarter of milk. I do 2 teaspoons of Splenda. I do a third a packet of sugar-free pudding of whatever flavor you like. The best one I've had so far is straight vanilla. And then you put in whatever toppings you like. So if you wanted to have like a little maple, you put a little bit of maple syrup in there. Or you could like put some fruit in there. I usually do like blackberries or blackberries or raspberries. Blueberries work really well. And you just like literally you seal it and shake it for a good minute to just kind of get everything put together. And then you let it sit in the fridge overnight. And the next morning you basically have, it's cold, obviously, but it's very good. And it's very fun because it feels like you're eating pudding for breakfast.
Once was a woman as fair as an evening of springtime in old Stros Mackay.
Gotta start keeping at night. What was that?
Oh shit.
Something's wrong here.
You've gone a little too far, don't you think?
What drove you to banditry?
Stay still.
Absent parents? All of them.
I just realized how low my life is.
Remy, we win.
Just
Yeah.
making them think they're winning.
If you make it, let me know how it turns out. And really, the only reason I use the pudding is because it kind of helps it be more, it makes it less watery. Because if you get, like, so, on average, that ratio is going to work for you. But depending on your oats, they might absorb less or more water from the milk. And so you want to have something in there like that pudding to kind of, like, help it be thicker.
I knew it.
It's pretty cheap, too, though.
You'll regret starting.
You know, I don't think there's... The only thing that's in there is, like, fruit.
Do your worst.
Sometimes I'll use, like, the good maple syrup from Costco.
No!
You're expecting that, weren't you?
I'll kill you!
Such a good boy.
How many spears do I have to put into this guy before he dies? No! Can't loot him if he falls into the water. Oh, yes, I can. Hold on. I'll take all your stuff. Thank you. Forgot about the spell. Okay, everyone's already looted. I use whatever we have in the fridge. So my daughter, we believe, is lactose intolerant. We haven't had any tests done, but she does a lot better when we don't give her milk. So I use lactose-free milk, just like 2%. But like people say, people online are like, you can use literally anything. Because when I was first looking it up, it's very popular with like bougie white women. And they're like, you got to add nutmeg and all this stuff. And I'm like, or instead of nutmeg, how about pudding? Everyone loves pudding. They're like, you've got to add a whole clove and some cinnamon sticks. And I'm like, or some Splenda. Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't.
It's just, yeah, it tastes the same. Did you know that whole milk is only 3.5% fat? My my bow is invisible.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Sound off.
Nothing will
I
remain.
couldn't feel any better. Would you mind aiming that bow at
I will say, if
someone
you don't
else?
drink a lot of milk, lactose-free milk is the way to go because it lasts like 3 times as long in the fridge. If you didn't know.
We strong.
Yeah, they make it sound like it has no fat in it, but I was talking to a teacher back in college, and they're like, "Oh yeah, did you know that the whole milk is only 3.5? So really, they're just trying to fool you. It's not that much different." My entourage isn't really following me. What the hell is that? Oh shit.
Fool.
Them come, them die.
No, but seriously, what is this thing?
Hold on. Something's up.
Yeah, almond's good. I drank a lot of soy milk as a kid because I was lactose intolerant as a child. Thank God I'm not now because I think I would die if I didn't have cheese.
You should have stayed in your
But
precious forest.
I think it literally, because it doesn't really matter.
Without me.
The thing that it's looking for is not the milk, it's the water in the milk. So technically, if you wanted to be that guy, you could probably use water, you know, but it would taste bad. But a lot of people use chai seed in it. That's a chia seed. Sorry, chai is tea. You can use, a lot of people use chia seeds because if you also soak them overnight, they get soft or softer, and they add a lot of protein. I was going to try that, but my dad ate all the chia seeds in the house because my dad's kind of a monster like that.
No need to thank me.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, you can really, it's a really cool breakfast because you can do a shitload of stuff with it, and it literally, like, if you put it in a mason jar with a resealable lid, it's super easy to just, like, I take it to work with me on Fridays, and it you know, it's way more filling than nothing, or like just a protein shake, which is what I used to do.
You're gonna die for that.
Shh. I hear something.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Also, the way I make it has, like, basically no sugar. Got sugar substitutes, but it's so if you get, like, just a regular little box, like one of these, it's like a third of the pouch for the whole thing of oatmeal. Or like, I don't know. I haven't. I kind of just eyeball it usually. But it's about that much. I'd say it's probably about as much Splenda as I use. So probably about 2 teaspoons. It's not a lot. It's mainly just to add a little bit of flavor and a little bit of solidification.
Come on, you aren't afraid of a little spider, are you?
Why are we having to chase this guy down?
You won't get the best of me. You think I'm afraid of you?
This guy is like
Your end draws
the most
ever
well-traveled
closer.
bandit.
Let's see if they had anything worthwhile.
Yeah, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be airtight.
Do you think
It
we
just
could
has to
bring
be
this
something that
body
you can
somewhere to
shake without
dissect
making a huge mess.
No?
You can also just stir it if you want. That's also a
look at
thing
me
you could
like
do
that.
if you want to be cool. But I like to shake it because I feel like a bartender in the 1950s. I will say the best one I ever made, aside from the one that was like cheesecake with raspberry, was chocolate pudding with vanilla wafers in it. Not the healthiest, but definitely very good.
That's the water bottle. There.
How'd you lose a giant water bottle? My wife is very bad at Legos.
Yes.
She tried to help our son. He got a 3-in-1 Lego kit that can be like 3 different. It can be any one of 3 different dinosaurs. And I had made it into a Triceratops for him, and he wanted it to be a pterodactyl. And so she was trying to do it, and like every 5 seconds she'd be like, "I can't find this piece," and I'd walk over there and be like, "Here, this piece right here."
What was that?
Yeah, but you know, yeah. I gotta stop using these. Can I use half a box of pudding? I mean, I don't care what you do, man. If you want basically pudding with oatmeal in it, that's fine.
Oh, get up.
Honestly, you'll have to kind of tweak it for your own preferences anyway.
Shame.
My wife has very bad depth perception because of, like, when she was a kid, her parents did not take her to the eye doctor for a long time, and so she lived a long time without depth perception. But yeah. I will say, Joe, if you use that much, make sure you shake it a lot because you want it to be clump free, or you can use like a whisk or a fork to make sure that the pudding doesn't just like stay a clump. Yeah, so like she has trouble sometimes seeing things that are very close up. She'll just like straight up not be able to see them.
listen.
Oh, are you sure that he heard you? Sometimes people try to talk to me, and I'm not completely aware that they're speaking.
I am...
We notice, but this different. Him here, just no listen.
It's so weird that my companions know each other.
Of course. Don't take it to heart. Zoe will come around. He's just incredibly stubborn.
Okay.
Where's Golemai?
We trust you. We'll wait for now.
She's fine now, by the way. She got these things called prisms, but they're not perfect. But she's learned to deal with it, and she's an okay driver. I only feel like I'm gonna die most of the time. Are you trying to do Legos right now?
Yeah.
She's trying to. She wants to prove that she can do the Legos. No, Redcap thinks he's the most intelligent man known to all. I lost the thought. He thinks he's very smart. He also tries hard. He gives 110%. Okay, so where did our Argonian friend go? Oh.
Now,
What up,
there's
man?
no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed. All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia. Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me. I don't know. When I asked her where she was
guys,
going,
kill
she
him or
just
not.
muttered,
You choose.
Where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Make your choice.
Carlia? The thief responsible for killing the previous guildmaster.
Carlia must really have a grudge.
Sounds like she's
against
trying to
Guild.
repeat history.
Though it seems to me that her eye is more directed towards Mercer than the guild itself.
I can make it painless for him. Okay, Tube. This time. I was gonna murder him so hard. Oh, Tube, I don't know if you were here for this. Have you seen this spell? Check this out. So I can stand over here, right? And there's that dead guy over there with some gear on him. Yay! AoE loot. Honestly, John, she's a good companion. She's just like... It's a little weird to have somebody who's like that aware and not like an idiot as a companion. Usually it's like, you know, usually you're dealing with somebody who's not the brightest bulb. It's AoE loot. So like now I'm never going to miss anything. Mind you, I'll be picking up 15,000 iron daggers. My doggo's got a compulsion to scratch her side. And it gave her like this giant black bruise that she's had for months now. It is very sad. But there's nothing much we can do about it, because she won't let us wrap it or anything. And honestly, it's calloused now, so it's probably for the best just to let her go for it. Man, being Argonian is cool. I want to try something very stupid. Hold on. Okay, it only grabs stuff from corpses.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less commerce. Less
I was wondering
commerce
if it would
means
pull
less money
open,
and
or
more
if I was
starving
wondering if it would grab
And that
every
means
loose
more
item.
crime.
But it does not, thankfully.
Remy, we go.
Hold on. Red cap.
Hop cap, skip cap, jump cap. Here, friend.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. He can hold an infinite amount of stuff. So we're going to give him an infinite amount of stuff to hold. Those are kind of stupid looking. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Okay. So many sets of iron armor. We do get a lot of stuff we aren't going to need. That's not a bad ring. I probably need to use those. What are my current ones? Oh, it's so good though. Passive move silently is so good.
Moncha.
That has to be a glitch. Like, he shouldn't be able to carry an infinite amount of stuff. But he sure can. Oh, I have Thursday off work. My kids will be at school, hopefully. I'm going to stream all day. Oh, you mean like if it's still cold or something? Then I won't. Or I will, but the kids will be here. And we'll be streaming Goat Simulator. That's pretty much how it'll end up. So as of right now, I pre-scheduled to stream so that I can't get out of it. For 8 a.m. on Thursday, and it's going to be weird. Probably what I'll end up doing is, because I think what it'll end up being till about they get off the bus at 3:40, right? 3:30. Hun? They get off the bus 3:30. So it'll be 8 to 3:30, probably discounting a lunch. Oh, I have to eat on stream. Sorry.
Gullumai give
I
up
didn't know
any
that.
information on our buyer?
Do I have to go bathroom on stream? My wife says I do. I'm sorry.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs.
A little weird that she killed
I know
somebody
her
then.
techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Get a big jug.
There's only one place that
I'll get one jug of Mountain Dew to drink
where she
and one
murdered
empty jug
Gallus.
of Mountain Dew
A ruin
for other
called
things.
Snow Veil Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can.
Wah.
We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Well, I mean, this is... I'm sorry, but it's hard to... I know how it ends, so it's hard to be, nice to Mercer.
About this. This Carlia has been 2 steps ahead at every turn. Are we really going to the exact location?
Yes,
she
it's
told
refilling.
Gullumai?
Yes, forgot. You're right. I don't think we're using any of the pieces of... No, we're using all shrouded still. I am taking suggestions. If anybody wants me to play something besides Skyrim on my long stream, I'm totally willing to do that.
No, Nishuanzel wasn't my first choice of Dwemer.
Obviously, I'll be doing some Skyrim.
Another one, closer to the Hammerfell border.
Can't even look at. Can't even talk to the people next to me at this bar. This sucks.
Just got lucky is all. Bumped into someone who knew someone. Well, look, I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of... Tough luck for you, then. Come back when you have at least one of the pieces.
Oh my god. This girl. Do I have to do it, or can I just... Okay, I can just not do it. It's like, I don't use any of the pieces. I think the hood would be okay for, like, selling stuff, but it's not really a priority. I'd betray Mercer Frey. It's gonna be the fastest. Just Argonian my way up this river. The last time I had the opportunity to swim and didn't. I got a lot of flack from a certain tube. But I'll just do it this time. Wish I could get an Argonian horse. That would have been cool. Someday. Okay. I'll check it out, John. I don't mind horror games. Merciless combustion dragon and a regular combustion dragon. Oh shit! That was a lot of fucking combustions. Kill him! What is it shooting? Fucking artillery? They've gone back to back. Dude, that thing is so ridiculous. One down. At least it just stood there for me, right? Oh yeah, so they did change this. It used to be that you could have up to 5. They made it 2 now. Because of some issues with lag. Oh my god. There's also like 70 different forms of dragons now. So that's pretty cool.
Are you dragonborn?
I know we're meant to be heading to High Rock.
Okay.
Since we're already
You
in
basically
the
play as a
area,
scientist in a remote place, and your operation is to refine space sounds and fix things. Okay. Is it like a really fiddly game? That's the only thing I don't like. Is games where it's like I want to like games like Papers, Please, but I also think that they're very tedious and get bored very quickly. Voices of the Void. I'm gonna write that down real quick. I might see if Tired's working. Maybe he could play some nuclear nightmare with me or something. Okay.
I'm proud of what we've managed to accomplish.
Is that game on Steam? Okay, I'll look at it, man. It might be something I could play off stream and make a video of it. Man, you swim so fast. Okay. I swim faster than I sprint, which is pretty cool. Some say it's too cool for school. I was gonna say we should play mouthwashing, but I've already watched it and it's very sad. If you haven't seen that game or played it, maybe don't. I don't know if it's worth it. My wife made a pterodactyl.
Something's near.
First try.
I must have been hearing things. Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
What I would probably do then, John, if we know it has a mandatory thing, I just do that before the stream starts.
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain you keep... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
Oh yeah, he kills her horse, I forgot.
Have your weapon at the ready. I'm certain Carlia knows we're here.
Which dog is super snoring?
I have no idea. Hold on.
Neither now. They called me out. It made me look like a liar on the internet. Oh, so it's Leela. Leela's hecka passed out. Come on, Mercer.
What are you doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I love you.
How dare you? In front of the children? Mercer, can you open this, please?
They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult.
Yeah, because you've stole the magical key that can open any door.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
Thanks, dog. It's almost like you cheated somehow. That's something I've never done. I've never just kept the skeleton key. I love tycoon games. I will tycoon all day. I don't know how much I've played video game tycoon.
This place smells of death.
It's like Game Maker or whatever, where you just like make video games and then you sell them to the public and hope for the best. Big fan.
What was that?
Wow.
Come on.
That's a bad shot. Huh. We've only got Ersker in here.
Well, that's
So
taken care
ends
of.
the lesson.
I'll take an Orkalkum ingot. Hell yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Ah, damn it.
I don't like the look of this.
I've roller coastered a lot of Tycoon in my day.
Pull the chain over there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps.
there?
Victory.
So ends the lesson.
For now.
Dude, he fucking yeeted one of those pots.
What was that?
Oh no.
Now you're mine. How disappointing.
Jeez, man. Calm down.
Who's there? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
I'm being sneaky breaky. Ow. Son of a bitch. How many fucking traps can I hit in one go? Just some potions? Okay. Least aware Draugr. 2025. I guess it would be pretty hard to be aware of your surroundings when your eyes have like rotted out.
Something's near.
The fuck?
There's two more of them ahead. Something's near. Something's near.
Look out!
We'll kill you!
Dude, this guy's kind of awesome. I mean, he's a huge douche, but like, he's doing pretty good work. Yeah, I saw that. He's been playing.
What was that?
Recently, he's been playing a lot of Skyrim.
Challenge.
Told him he should make videos on it. I don't know if you've ever watched any of his videos, but he does a lot of like dry humor, short videos, and I think it would work well because of just how silly some of the stuff in Skyrim is, especially with mods. Okay. If I were a pull cord, I would be where? Probably there. One on the right, one on the left. Two on the left. I missed.
What was that? You can't hide from me. You're dead.
Damn, I wish I had like 5 dudes now. Never mind, don't need them.
Hardly worth my time.
We are getting some seriously filled soul gems out of this place.
Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunder into any of them.
God, shut up, man. I already made a loot joke like 20 minutes ago. You can't make one too. How dare you guys be shredding in my stream?
What was that?
I was gonna say, I don't think I can get him from this angle. Got him. Okay.
I can hear your heart beating.
They don't have hearts. A lot of shit going on down there.
Guess it was nothing after all.
Oh, no, I was talking about the loot, you know, because I was stealing all the loot. Oh, an overlord. Damn. Okay, well, we'll deal with him when we get down there. I don't want to waste a million arrows trying to ping him from here. What up, Purple? How you doing, man? Look, I only have a certain amount of bandwidth, and all of it's been ruined by stupid memes on the internet over years. That was a pretty cool kill cam there. Look at the big guy. That was a huge elemental. Are your loot strings made of jute? They would be jute strings, not loot strings.
Out of my way!
Okay, I am fucking dying. Is she dead? She's fine. She's fine. All good. All good. Got it. I was really worried that she was dead for a second there.
So ends the lesson.
Poople. Oh my god. Purple. I need you to be mean to Tube for me. Contractually, I can't do it. Also, I'm gonna have to start calling you Poople now. Yeah, every once in a while I hit with an arrow. It's just it's few and far between. Conjure lesser ice golem. Damn. Nice. Fucking Poople.
Something's near.
Oh, it's a flaming one. There's like variations of Draugr when you get up higher levels. There's elemental ones. They do like special stuff. God damn it, stop letting me sneak attack. I got her right in the hip because she ran into me. Totally her fault. Look, if you didn't want to be called Poople, you wouldn't be here, okay? You've earned an archaeology perk point. You'll gain perk points every 5 skill levels in archaeology and gain by digging excavation sites or creating artifacts in archaeology station. Okay. We're utilizing the perk tree manager found in the Explorers Society Guildhouse. Okay. I will probably never remember to do that. Poople schloople. That's gonna happen. You know how like when you're in trouble, your mom calls you by your full name? That's gonna be your in trouble full name. Is Poople schloople. Poople schloople, you get over here this instant. Anybody in here? I do think it's a little ridiculous that the arrows I'm using right now are straight up just spears. But they're spears from a small person, so... You know. They're kind of like an arrow. What 'tis an arrow, but a small spear? Well, shit. We just went in a circle. Wake up. Whoa. Okay, here we go. What is a spear but a non-stabilized arrow? Yeah, see, we can do this all day.
Always was a nimble minx.
Put something on the pedestal.
Slipping past these Draugr must have been child's play.
Excuse me, ma'am, you should be asleep right now. Hey, is the heater actually on? I know. I may die. I'm not exactly what we say, insulated, okay? I may look like it, but I'm not. Hey, Slayer. What's up, man?
Be careful around the burial stones.
For you? Okay. Can you make sure it's, like, rolled up to actual, like, a heat level?
It's all over. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all around.
Okay.
I don't know what to do about Xavier, but he's not the kind that wants to play in the snow as much.
Tube that didn't do jack shit. What? Oh. I have to learn how to use Discord better. I've used it like twice. So what you're saying is, just because that time it failed, doesn't mean I should take away your credibility? But maybe just a little bit of it?
Who's there?
Come on, man. Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't even realize.
How disappointing.
Whoa. That was not what I expected to happen. I was very excited about killing that guy before he killed me. And then two more came out of nowhere.
What was that?
Come on.
Oh, damn you!
I need better armor, man. I really want that power armor, but I haven't found the instructions of how to use it yet. So I can put it on, but I can't move. Which is just funny.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Spit on your corpse.
I don't think they care,
Well,
Mercer.
that's taken care of.
They're already dead, man. Like, spit away. Oh, we picked up a necklace. It's the necklace of Molag Bal. Basically, instead... So, I figured out the religion system in the game. For all of the 9 gods, okay? You have to actively worship them to get bonuses. The Daedric princes, though, each have a unique amulet that gives you stuff instead of having to pray to them. Yeah, it's my puppy. She's sleeping. My dog, that's her favorite bed. When I'm working, she always loves to sit down there and stuff. The 9 is the right and true pantheon. And those damned elves can't take that away from us. I say the 9 because you can worship Talos.
We're on the right track. She's been through here as well.
No shit. How'd she get past all the Draugr? Like, is she just...
What was that?
Oh. Anyway, the Molag Ball amulet casts like an AoE soul trap. It's less that Talos is a false god and more that the Almari Dominion is bitches. That's all I've got going for me.
That door up ahead.
Like, I like the Dunmer
For hiding
quite a
an
bit.
ambush. You ready?
But all of the elves are kind of assholes.
Something's near.
Oh, no, you don't.
Fall, damn you! Something's near.
Look out!
Good as dead.
Oops. Sorry, Mercer. Little foreshadowing there.
Hardly worth my time.
Bosmer's okay. Like, at least the Bosmer and the Dunmer, like, aren't dicks actively.
I knew I heard something.
The fuck happened to me? Did I get flashbanged?
Ends the lesson.
Dear God, I can't see shit. The Aldmer are just terrible. Like, they don't really contribute anything except for war. Well, you got to remember, there's a lot of tension between the two of them because they kind of everyone hates them. You know, everyone hates the two of them
Your feeble attempt
because
to hide is
they're like the weird
insulting.
they're the weird elves and they're the weird non-sapients. And so they've both been kind of picked on, and so when Dunmer ended up enslaving the Argonians, created a lot of bad blood there. I think most of it's over now, though. I think that was over in Morrowind. Yeah, I did get mucus. That was so bad. No one likes Khajiit. This is when you know he's cheating because he opens one of these without a stone. Or without a claw.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors.
I don't like Khajiit.
How quaint.
I don't know why.
Without the
Probably the
matching
racism.
claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
John, thanks for hanging out, man. I know Skyrim's not really your cup of tea, but it was good to have you. Dude, can you imagine if we had Skyrim, but it was set in the Lord of the Rings universe? It'd be so cool.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his ally.
I'm so drunk I
That was
can't
the first
move.
lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter.
I know.
Come,
There's
Carlia.
pretty
It's
much
time
any
for
time you have a
and
highly
Gallus
moddable
to
game that they
become
try it, but
reunited.
it just never ends up working out well.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but
I can still
promise
see
the
your
next
bow.
time we meet, it will be
Your bow's on
own
fire?
doing.
It's not very good.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place.
That's shitty.
Do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you.
They really made him look like
Farewell.
just the
I'll be
greasiest
certain to
motherfucker
give
ever.
Brynjolf your regards.
That was a weird one. I've never read Wheel of Time. I don't know if it was before or after my time, but I never read it.
Easy. Easy. Don't get upset.
He does look like
How are
he
you
used.
feeling?
He looks like he sells the bad drugs,
No.
not the good
I
stuff.
saved your
The
life.
bad stuff.
My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Yeah. A lot of times that happens. Like, I don't know if you've... I read The Tower, the Dark Tower series by Stephen King.
More than you'll ever realize.
It's kind of similar.
The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
Carlia, everyone thinks you did it.
My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Oh, okay.
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold.
College of Winterhold? Do you have an aptitude for magic?
Gallus trusted with the knowledge
You
of his
should go to the
Nightingale
College of
identity.
Winterhold.
There were three of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. Remember, speak only to Enther. Trust
Good.
no one else.
You're awake. I saw Mercer leave the ruins with great speed. I was unable to shake him down.
The fuck?
I headed into the ruins to look for you, and met up with Carlia dragging you along. I figured something was up, so I gave Carlia a chance to explain herself.
Oh, that sucks, dude.
I then helped her bring you back to camp. After we tended to your wounds, she gave me a full explanation of what happened. It's a bit of a revelation, isn't it? I see no reason not to. Her story lines up, and I don't figure she'd take the risk of dragging your body through those drug-infested hallways for nothing.
I like his voice actor. It's a very smooth voice.
We do. Time is wasting. I figure Mercy's telling quite the story back at the guild right about now. We need to come back with some hard evidence. I think Ramil and I will get along very well.
Okay.
We should head to Winterhold right away.
While we're at Winterhold, I can't believe he killed her horse. While we're there, I want to try to look through some of the books to see if we can't find some more stuff. So basically, there's this like long-running quest to get Dwemer artifacts or snow elf artifacts, And you get them, like, you get the leads by reading different books on the Dwemer. There's like hundreds of books on the Dwemer, and the library here has all of them. But the problem is you can only check out one a day. That's also the reason why I was reading everything. Yeah. Oh, we have like a mysterious key, and we have a door we can't open. So. Go up to the library real quick. The amount of stuff they added for the Dwarven is really cool.
Oh, thank Akatosh you're awake. I wasn't sure if she was telling the truth about
Snow
saving
elf
you or
on a
not.
shelf. Oh my god. Dear God. What? Let's do this one, because this should have both Falmer and Dwemer stuff in it. Boo, 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 boo. So we could read these. The Falmer. Let's read the Falmer. That's my limit. Yeah. I don't think it gave me anything. Damn. Is it going to let me get another book? Ah. Skyrim. Library Edition.
So this is a twist. The Guildmaster is actually the killer. Well,
There's also so many books. Wait, I read that. It's not marked as being read. Well, that's weird.
honor among thieves.
Hmm. Let's see who's up here. We already have Bound Pike. So there's just like spell books on the ground up here, and sometimes you can get cool stuff. Read all the books I can. The Madmen of the Reach. One of the mods adds a bunch of quests that you can only get through books. Myths of Sheogorath. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad we didn't get that one. I don't want to deal with Sheogorath right now. I just got experience? Huh. Have both of those. Oh, it's the same ones. They just respawn.
is truly tragic that Winterhold sank into the sea. I imagine this was incredible before that happened.
Let me loot it.
It would likely have been my favorite city in Skyrim, if you ignore the
Why is this book worth so much? Oh, already. Sometimes the system just doesn't make a lot of sense. Dragon War, Amongst the Draugr, Great War, Research Notes, Boethiah's Glory, Book of Daedra. No more Cicero. We picked up a Shadow Scale instead. He's from the same mod that is Remiel and Redcap, so they like all interact with each other. He didn't die. I just sent him back to the sanctuary. I don't think he can die.
Remy.
I imagine repurposing a Dwemer's sphere to my intentions would be inconvenient. Not a big enough backpack.
Oh, her thinking. Again. Maybe later.
Let's see. We need to find Enfield. Smuggling ass is probably over at the inn. Yeah. I think that when you take this quest, it makes him go to the inn in case you aren't a member of the Winterhold Mages Guild. Hello, little fox. The frozen earth.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out.
Unless you're
and then
bringing me
exploded.
another... Got any ale or mead?
It was a minor mistake.
Until next time.
I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellikar. Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean
He's in the
mug around
corner
here
over
somewhere.
here.
Yes, what is it?
There's like 6
Carlia.
voices in this game, I swear.
And she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yeah, I do.
A problem? Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his
he was
own
really
good.
good in combat.
He's
He
written
was
all
very
of the
bad in
text
dialogue.
in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is
There's
a
a
fierce
Shire mod.
guardian
Oh
of
my
his
God.
research. Getting the information won't be easy. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful
This is our
when
new
you
guy.
speak to him.
Zelzaz. He is a conjuration destruction wizard that can also use one-handers. He's pretty good from what I was reading online. I did research on good companions. So part of the mod pack I'm using has a rule, right? And it's called Rule 11. Rule 11 is you don't get support if you add other mods. And so I don't want to add anything to this
I
one
wanted
right
to
now.
give you this, a token of my appreciation.
There's just so many things running at once. It's really hard to like fit something in without it kicking something else out. We can look at it later though. I do love me a hobbit. I assume it's Shire, like the hobbits, right? I don't want to steal it. I just want to read it. Can I read this book?
Look, I'm very busy, so this better be important. Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the
Yeah, I know, right?
completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calselmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings. Preposterous! That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer
There's a
ruins in
patch for it,
Skyrim.
okay.
You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
Is it Lord of the Rings based?
I've already provided you a key to the museum. You should consider it an honor. If you are... I'm sorry, but that's as far as my generosity extends.
Time to murder Steel.
I'm sure it's hard to believe, but I was once a bold adventurer like you.
Dude's got
ready to
stocked.
face
Look at
any
that.
danger.
You're right. It's hard to believe you were anything beyond an old bastard.
Damn, girl.
Audacity. I'll see to it the Jarl hears of your abuse of a court scholar.
I can think of ways to make sure the Jarl hears nothing from you. Ever.
Keep your hands
The
to yourself.
fuck, Remy?
Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth city guard to my defense?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Don't worry, I'll keep my hands from your neck. This time.
The audacity. Get out of here.
Huh. How big of a mod pack is it? I will say it's nice that we don't have to kill any guards in here.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men up there. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team.
We're in.
Said he needed every
Have to
man
find
he
that
could get to
translation,
protect his
guys.
All right then. Let's steal those oh so precious research notes. He thinks locked doors will stop me? The fool.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking mean, man. Just like threatening a court wizard, being a bitch. You know how it is. Sorry, I need this.
By order of the Jarl. Hands off.
Oops. I got in trouble for stealing the basket. Not even the stuff inside the basket, just the basket itself.
Called in his entire expedition team.
We're in.
Said he needed every man he
find
could
that
get to
translation,
protect his
guys.
research.
All right then. Let's steal those oh so precious research notes.
Roddy.
He thinks locked doors will stop me? The fool.
Yeah, that's why I picked up the Argonian guy, because he has a lot of things like that.
Oblivion takes them. Every miserable last one of them.
What is it with you Reeklings and Scathecrows? You do realize the fumes are toxic.
Between the
It's
dragons
rotting
and the
your
storm
brain.
cloaks, these are troubling
Maybe
times.
to you, Reeklings, different.
Different, meaning? If I'm not mistaken, strong hallucinations are a common effect of inhaling the fumes.
Feel good. Do God speak. Dance. See Red God.
Right, Red God. These hallucinations, are they consistent or do they change
I will.
each time?
Hello. Red God.
Oh, Slayer.
real.
I don't think you were here for when I talked
That
about this.
doesn't really answer my
I have.
question.
I'm a federal employee, so
I'll
I
have
have
to ask
Thursday
the
off
brothers.
because you know
God.
it's like the national
What's
day
that
of
all
mourning
about,
for
do you think?
Jimmy Carter, and so I'm doing all day stream. Basically, if I would be working, that's when I'm going to be streaming, and I kind of want to just see what it's like to do a long stream. To see if it's something that I would actually want to do, you know, if I got a large enough audience. Damn it. Yeah, it's Gandalf. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Skyrim and then a bunch of other random shit. You're welcome to come and hang out if you end up free or whatever. Dwarves Volume 1 on the Great Collapse. It is not giving me credit for reading this book. There it goes.
Sometimes I go so far into my mind that I forget I exist. So if I'm quiet for a while, that's probably why.
The fuck? You cease existing?
One of the
That's fine,
simplest
man.
pleasures in life is fresh
You know I
bread
don't
rolls
care.
straight from the oven.
If you
The
don't
smell
want to hang
alone
out
fills you
or
with joy.
you're doing something,
Then you
don't worry
cut
about
it,
it.
top it with
This
some
is
butter,
mainly just kind of an
watch it melt
experiment
into
because
the
I want to
bread.
see what it's like.
Incredible how something so
The
simple can
longest I've
taste
ever
so
gone
good.
is 4 hours, and this would be from 8 to 3, so that would be what? 7? Quite a bit. And then obviously that would be a Thursday, so I wouldn't be going the rest of the night. What's disturbing? We already stole that. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, the NPCs talk about some brutal shit. Okay, I think we do have to be careful in here. Because I don't think we're supposed to be in here. Dang it. Maybe we'll build a moon base in Kerbal or something. That would be a fun little side project. Is this the place I can kill people, though, if necessary?
Sir, are you serious? You heard me, Captain. Our work must not be disturbed. Kill any intruders on sight. Call for backup if you need it, but let no one through. As you say, sir.
Yeah, it's just too bad all these guys, you know, mysteriously disappeared. Okay, babe.
Can't turn off how many mirrors.
Only take one.
I know.
I know.
Humming in my ears is so loud tonight.
What was that?
Fjord, I curse you!
Kill him.
Redcap, can you please hit the... All right.
Maybe don't
Who's not
cast
dead?
fire on the giant
Sound
pool
off.
of stuff.
Me, fine.
I couldn't feel any better.
Forest. Block the other side. I mean, technically they're wizard guards. They're not technically town guards. Where the fuck are you going, Lydia? It's not your job to be opening doors.
Did you hear that?
You want to go?
Okay, that's a guard.
Come on! Call yourself a warrior?
I'm going to put you down.
You bested me.
Good boy, Scrap. You're such a good boy.
I hear something.
Ow, ow, ow. Here we go. Ow!
If there's no one alive, they can't report it to the
Crazy.
guards.
I'm sure I can survive with a little less blood than usual.
Where's his body? I wanted to loot him.
This is Markarth, Traveler.
Safest city in the Reach.
It does not. It does not do that. I thought it would, but it did not.
Dobaka. Me carry stuff.
I have renounced my pact with Zenithar. He was a mook, and he didn't give me enough. Next time, maybe he will. Got a lot of shit. Hold on. I'll just never go back here again. If that's my atonement for doing this, just never come back. Wow. Look at his face. That dude's already well cooked. I think he was a zombie, guys. Well, Markarth has that really cool, like, prison one. That's about it. Honestly, you want to get arrested here one time. I'm doing this, you know, this is in the name of the stream. Because I need to get arrested at least once here. So we can bust out of prison. These damn Forsworn. Take your salt. Take your random bullshit. The ceiling mice are extremely agile tonight. I can hear them bouncing around. I'll just kill everyone, it'll be fine.
I'm not opposed to the occasional break-in. Infiltration missions were some of my favorites back in Morrowind.
Good to know, because we're going to be doing them a lot. Okay, let's see what these books are. I swear to God, if it's the same, like, history of the dwarves, I'm gonna be pissed. Dwarves Volume 1, 2, and 3. Why do I even try? Oh, hold on, I can take his eyes and antlers. Best mod ever. They are kind of, they do kind of have like a weird justice system here. Must have been the wind.
I think I'm getting the hang of this tiny thing.
Must have been the wind. That stuff's worth quite a bit, actually. I don't really need, like, 2 more suits of steel armor, though. I am looking for one of those, like, archaeological sites, because sometimes they'll have those. And I can get some archaeology perk points that maybe one day I'll remember to use. Okay, that's going really far down.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Let me get out of your way.
That fucking whip is so cool. It's so dumb. Like, the fact that it hits everyone in like a huge radius, but can't really complain about it because it's just so cool looking. Hold on, guys. The doggy wants to go to bed. Tiny, want me to let you in the bedroom? Do you want the bedroom? I guess she just wanted to walk around for a second. Well, I'm already over encumbered. We might as well just go all the way. Fucking loots everyone. That's so ridiculous. Such a good spell. 100%. Cannot complain. 5 stars on Yelp.
Redcap, here. Mine, yours. Same.
Last time I looked, we had about 1,500 dwarven ingots. So I'm almost to a level I'm comfortable with. You know, I wish we had a few more. That's a cool mace. I do like how basically I don't think he knows he can say no to me, and so he just keeps taking stuff from me. Living targets attack randomly for 30 seconds. That is a cool one.
Zelzaz, we go.
Thank God they're bad guards. Right in the dick.
Stop that. Now you're mine.
Something's up. They
Well,
won't
that's
be
how
missed.
it's done for now.
Ramil's bleeding out. Come on, we need to help her. Redcap is down. We can check on him later.
I don't think I should have done that. Oops. Okay.
Oh, great job, Remy. Now you're bleeding all over the place.
If you want to slow someone down for a long time, mix Bungler's Bane and some large antlers. Combined, they will result in a very long-lasting poison that also harms the target's stamina regeneration.
Well, thank you, good sir. Hold on, I gotta help my dog. Tiny wanted me to wrap her in like an entire blanket. Sometimes you just gotta be wrapped up.
Such behavior is uncalled for.
That is a very cool enchantment. Yeah. See, it's pretty nice when they talk to each other, man. Look, Wizard's balcony. Door. That's the one that was barred.
Whoa, watch out!
No. I do too. The first time that happened, I had Red Cap because he was like the first person we got, right? And then I picked up Remy, and they just had like a 2-minute conversation about nothing,
I'll give you a good polish
and it was
next
super
time we
weird.
rest, Scrap.
What? Well, I think it's time to learn a Thune. I want all that stuff, and they'll never stop me. Ah, I will have my revenge. No, like they were just like shooting the breeze for like 2 full minutes. You know, talking about like traveling and eating sweet rolls and whatnot. Okay, we need some charcoal. Roll of paper. Dwarven sniper. Yes.
I was offered some ancient Dagoth brandy once. Very rare stuff. It tasted like ancient bottled-up sewage. I moved like a slug afterwards and couldn't make a coherent sentence. You're much better off selling it to a collector if you ask me.
Dude, I don't know if you remember, but like anytime Cicero was in the group, he'd be like, "Man, I could really use a sweet roll right now." Or he'd be like, "Man, I could really use a carrot right now."
Remy.
Maybe both.
Sweet or savory?
Definitely sweet. I was looking into new foods to try and I came across spiced root cake. Have you had it?
Here you go, Remy. My treat.
How did you know? Am I becoming predictable?
I can't kill you, can I? No. Just an art piece. He wanted a sweet roll, man. Everyone just wants a sweet roll from time to time. One of my NPCs just fed another one. Obviously you're wrong. God damn it. That waning frost amulet's probably going to be pretty good.
That's it. That's the part I've been overlooking. Of course, it's so simple if I think of it that way.
Over here. Shh. I hear something.
Time to murder.
You can't sneak up on me.
Stay. Are you prepared to die?
It's time for a little bit of 1950s moida here.
Hey,
You'll be skeever food in a moment.
Well, that's taken care of.
I've had worse.
Wouldn't want to leave any of this evidence around.
You should be more careful, Remy. Ah, company. I'm not above taking this lot out. This isn't a Thieves Guild job exactly.
I can't. The Argonian guy just handed a sweet roll to, or a pie or something, to one of my other guys. Dude, this would be an awesome place, like right here, would be an awesome place to drink your coffee in the morning. Look at that. I always liked Markarth. I like the idea of them, like, setting up basically an entire city inside of a ruin. Wait, Enthier's here? Got slow fall. Let me use it. I forgot that it kind of makes it actually harder to jump into the waterfall on. Oh, come on, let me jump. Oh yeah, I mean, it's got the most style by a million. There we go. Cool kids gracefully fall down the waterfall. We do not jump into the water. That would be for plebs. As you can see, I'm quite magical. They call me Mr. Poppins.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
They are, I think so. Although the we gotta admit, their beds are garbage. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna sleep on a giant rock. I'm not a Klingon, okay? Like, I think they didn't ascend because of, like, religious beliefs or anything. They ascended because all of them had sciatica, and they were taking so many opiates that they just, like, transcended matter. That's my headcanon right there.
I'm glad we're friends. I have
I wouldn't even mind if they had, like,
welcome.
You know, if they had the stone bed.
Think I got a clean
But
mug
you know,
around
they
here
put
somewhere.
like a some sort of, yeah, I know. Pretty much all dwarves are the same way. If they put like a bedroll on it or something, it'd be better. Usually it's just a fur.
Eh? And how is our friend Calselmo? I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing.
He's a wood elf, right?
Highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Oh, snap.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
I like the fact that they can forge.
Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Although I will say everyone in Lord of the
Anything
Rings
else,
could forge.
Anthea? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail.
I never realized that.
Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Anthea.
He broke the
I can't
rules.
say.
Do
All
dragon
that
souls
matters is we
taste
deliver
like
your
anything?
transaction to the guild
I recall
immediately.
something about
So
Daedra
Walter.
enjoying the taste of souls.
Words
I can't feel my
Apparently
nose.
souls are quite
It's all
distinct
right,
flavors
Kalaya, you don't have
based
to
on
say
how
a
they
word.
were
Just my whole
prepared.
face, actually.
Perhaps I should
There's a
try
lot of
some
conversations
myself.
going on right now. They will.
Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
I like you. You'll sell me Daedra hearts later.
If trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becomes a burden and you find yourself in
True.
Winterhold,
Well,
visit
Wood
me at
Elves.
the college.
I always
I've been
forget
known to
about Wood
handle
Elves. They're
items
just
of
like
questionable interest
they're the
from
most
time to
chill of
time,
all
and
the
I'll see
elves
what
because
I
even
can
the
do.
elves don't like them, so they have to live with the humans and the Khajiit.
If you have further need of
We
me,
must
you can
hasten to
find me
Riften
in the
before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives.
Yeah.
Everything
The
that
Nords have a
represents
problem with
Nocturnal's
everyone.
influence is contained within the walls of the
The
Sepulchre.
Nords have a problem with
Now
Bretons,
it seems Mercer's broken
and
his
they're like
oath with
the most
Nocturnal
similar
and
people, or
defiled
Imperials,
the
you
very
know.
thing he swore to protect.
They are a
I
little
felt the
weird that
same
they don't
way
eat
when
meat.
Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time,
Or no,
I'll
they only
understand
eat
what I
meat.
mean.
Sorry.
As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Bosmer or the horny Wood Elves. God damn it.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but
I swear to
given
God,
the
if it's an iron
circumstances, I
dagger, I'm
think
going to
he'd
be so
approve.
mad.
If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Okay, thank God.
Oh, splendid.
Nocturnal. Shut. Mercer betrays Nocturnal, cursing the guild twice over. First by
Who's
his
supposed to
inept
have
leadership
horns?
and theft of guild
Bosmer?
funds, and then
Oh my
second
God,
by-
Tube. Oh my God, Tube.
Daedric favor
You're
is
killing me, man.
fickle. They just as easily cursed you as bless you. Such short-sightedness.
We already are an assassin. Literally already have done that quest line to become one. Riften. I'm gonna murder so many people. They won't even know. I mean, they're all thieves and no one's gonna care, but you know, it's still morally gray. Anduin's here. Wouldn't that be crazy if Anduin could just show up as like an unkillable dragon?
Oh, it's you. Come to extort more from me?
I'm getting out of here. Help!
Where is it? I like it okay. It's never been my favorite though.
I'm staying out.
God, another fight.
Necromantic dragon. Interesting. Getting the shit kicked out of it's what it's doing. Having a magical follower is so nice. Only one?
Couldn't have done it without scrap.
Oh, excuse me.
So sad, just burped.
I think I read a book with the
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
It may be
Remy
dead now,
and
but where did it
Zelzaz
come from?
both make Zelzaz carry.
No, I'm not. You can carry everything. That way it's all in one spot. We should sell some stuff.
Oh. Hey, you know, in my years.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. You fought one dragon.
Sea of sin and wickedness.
It's a necromancer.
Balaman perform blades, helmets,
So dumb.
pretty much anything
So
to suit
great.
your needs.
Okay. Bunch of steel armor to sell. Claws would be a fun playthrough. Okay. I want to make sure I don't accidentally sell him anything really good.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
Gems, potions, exotic
What the
ingredients.
fuck was that?
I have them all.
Did no one else see that weird flash of magic?
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
I'm not gonna lie. If I could choose, I would live in Riften. Although, it does have a very bad crime problem. It's got some real issues going on. To the Ragid Flagid. There's a hidden blade mod, that'd be cool.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Falkreath's not bad. I like the smaller towns, definitely. Like, Whiterun's cool, but it's really bland. Solitude's too fucking big. Really, I mean, Markarth would be cool. If you could live in one of, like, the higher-up buildings and not one of the ones in, like, the slum area.
What do you want now?
You've been here for a while, right?
I can pay you.
Keep
Well,
a
I just
hand
need
on
a
your
few
coin
extra
purse
seconds.
here.
Smell bad.
The Temple of Mara, pay your debts. Or else.
Huh.
All right. Here, I'll throw some money at you. Good enough?
Yes, okay.
There's a lot of just, like, random, like, books and stuff on the... and, like, letters and stuff on there.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak?
Shiny.
I have Gallus's journal. I think
Yeah,
you'll find
Dawnstar's
its
fine.
contents
It's
disturbing.
kind of small. It's smaller than, like, Falkreath and Morthal.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been
Winterhold,
stealing
let's
from the
face it,
guild
if we
for
could, we'd all
years,
be mages.
Right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin.
Also,
I'll
they
need
just
you to
straight up
open
give you
the
free
vault.
room and board.
Wait just a blessed moment.
For, like, no
Bryn.
reason.
What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
Hang a Mercer up. Another vault that needs 2 keys. It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick them up.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
Huh. They also have these people have the coolest guild hall.
I've
It's
used
very,
one
like,
key,
accessible
but
because
the
it's got
vault's still locked up
the quick
tighter than a
entrance over
drum.
there.
Now use yours.
Winterhold is only good if you, like, I don't think you could live in the city unless you modify it.
Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Oh no, everything is gone. Not the cabbages. He left the cabbage.
The gold, the jewels. It's all gone.
Fucking Helgen. I hear they have the best juniper mead. Although
Son of a
Helgen does
bitch.
look pretty good
Kill
when
him.
it's, like, not burned down.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
I never
Do
realized
what
she
he
had
says,
face
Vex.
scars.
This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex.
Yeah.
Watch the flowers.
I will say, I think
see
overall,
Mercer,
I think
come tell
Bruma
me
is still
right
one of my
away.
favorites.
Riften
What was
doesn't
the
seem like it would be
city
too
in
bad if
Oblivion
the corruption and
where the
crime wasn't
Count
so
was like a
rampant?
good
Perhaps
vampire?
a proper Jarl will be able to solve Riften's problems.
Because that one was also cool, but it was a bigger city. Honestly, like Rorikstead or
the
Dragon
vault
Bridge,
empty.
all of those are fine.
Although I'm more concerned that they apparently don't
Speak to Brynjolf.
inventory of their profits regularly.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads
Skin
alive.
Guard, sorry.
Was there anything else
I
she
like
told
that
you?
place. I
Trying
always
to
thought it
make
was really
Mercer
cool
look
that they had
bad in front
a
of Maven, eh?
that they had a
Clever
count
lass. Was there anything
that
else?
was a vampire, but he wasn't a bad guy.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye, a gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place.
Yeah.
Be careful, lad. Just find a way in.
Also, it would be like
Get
really
the
hard to
information and
like
leave.
get attacked
And you
because
have
I
permission
believe
to
it was
kill
like
anyone that
surrounded by
stands
like
in your
either
way.
it had a bridge you had to take to get on into it. Yeah, no, he's just like a good guy who wants to like lead his people.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone
And like
else
he's
to
like
that madman.
really concerned because oh, we're gonna go turn in this helmet real quick. He's like really concerned because vampire hunters are showing up because there's like basically the raggedy ass versions of vampires in a cave outside of his city. And he's like, can you go take care of them before they kill me?
Hey, watch it!
Well, looks like I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces. Of course. Your new piece will enhance your... Are you sure? Once I exchange it... Okay, there you go.
Yeah. I want to say the house for that one was also really good. Like it was like very fancy and had lots of like decorative stuff. It was like also a 2-story house, which was pretty cool.
What's the hurry?
I'm definitely we're gonna make our permanent base. If I don't find a player made one that I like, we're gonna use the one here. Because it's my favorite. That's true. Not if you're friends with the Count. He'll just make you a vampire. Okay, I think we gotta go in through the back. Which is, I believe, what she said. Locked.
Damn faithless Imperials. Every one of them.
It's like the second floor? Stop looking at me.
Imperial dogs. There's nothing that's too low for them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people survive the plague. Just because your town gets it doesn't mean it kills everyone. Historically speaking. Usually only killed about a third. As long as you're a reasonably healthy person, it's not going to kill you too bad.
How many people do you think come out of the Bee and Bob after a long night of drinking and tumble straight into the canals? They're a real hazard.
Damn it. I wanted to murder him through there and then steal the key from him. Yeah. Oh no, I mean, pretty much every major European city had it. Can I bribe this dude? I do not remember how to get in here. Aha! Science! Oh, science has failed me. Well, I mean, it's like, you know, Constantinople slash Istanbul.
Ones that are infused with hist
How many
sap.
times have those been
I describe the flavor of hist
conquered,
sap as
reconquered?
ephemeral. Consuming it gives you a longing for the infinite. That is difficult to explain.
Can't just go in the front door. We definitely have some weak spots. But because of the amount of trade we did with large swaths of the world, we got way more exposure than everyone else.
Don't trip, don't trip, don't trip.
Give me our wood. Damn it, I can't even get in through back
People
here.
laugh at things they don't believe. It helps them accept the unknown.
Wait just a moment. I just processed something I heard you saying, Zell. Were you calling Redcap a lesser race?
If we race meet with
God damn it.
That's correct.
Oh, dude. Our Argonian friend is a racist. Do we have to, like, talk to him through the gate or something?
First and foremost, Redcap is standing right there.
Wish me had sweet roll.
Secondly, he speaks? Or have you not been listening?
The odd word, yes. But I doubt we would be able to have any meaningful conversations like you and I.
Well, I've had interesting conversations with him.
You talking about Harold Bluetooth?
Bless you, Remy. You've got a kind heart, and that extends to all the creatures you meet. You've got significantly more patience than me. I don't think it's really worth my time trying to understand Reeklings. You're trying to make sense of gibberish.
By the 8th, Zell, you're really insufferable sometimes, you know that?
How do we get in here?
Quite lucky I'm so kind. And fond of you.
I am, Remy.
Well, I'm sure you'll come
This
to your
is Mercer
senses
Frey's
eventually.
place, and
I must be
no
polite
visitors,
and let
no
you know you're
way.
being quite
Now
the
piss
ass
off before you make me mad.
Redcap
You
is
ain't
smart.
got enough
I
coin
think
to make
he'll
my
figure it
problems
out
go
at some
away.
point, though.
Unless you
Whatever
can
you
talk
say,
to Maven
Remy.
Blackbriar. You try and set one foot in this yard and I'll cut it off. Oh, come on, I ain't that dumb.
Oh, let's see if we have any persuasion ones.
Good day.
That works for me. And then what do? We shoot something up there with an arrow. Sneak is sneak.
What was that?
Nothing, man.
You will be joined.
I'm not doing shit.
Milk drinker.
I'm just looting some firewood.
Remy, do your worst.
Well, that's taken care of. Himself gets surrounded.
That poor man. He was screaming, "I'm on fire," as he was getting stabbed to death. Life is hard. Just fucking, I'm on fire. Giant explosion. He dies.
By Eastmere, you won't get away with that.
There's someone there?
What's with all the sound?
Is someone there?
Who's getting hurt? Somebody's continuously getting sneak attacked.
Anybody there? You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead.
Oh, it's my Moleg ball necklace is continuously critting him with some sort of effect.
Just let me catch my breath.
We're in. Easy enough. Now to find some clues.
I was like, why is he so mad at me? Blade of Debella.
When we were at that last inn, a woman asked if she could offer me her services. But I already have you to guard me, so I turned her down.
I forgot about her getting propositioned.
I remember one flower festival. We went to Camlorn.
Okay, we gotta go
The
to
dancers on the
his like
parade
secret
didn't
stash
wear much.
place.
Actually, I think they were with a temple of Bella.
Some say he's still getting shot in the afterlife.
Door. Clever.
I could learn
But
that
also
trap
exactly the thing we were
and like do
looking
it
for.
correctly, or I could just run through it. That's what cool kids do. Okay, maybe I should.
You should be more careful, Remy. Red cap is...
Good job, Lydia. The only one that I can truly depend on. Volume 1 of the Lusty Argonian Maid. Ring of the Grey. I can move faster? That's cool. Did you guys, when you ever played like the old games, did you ever do the thing where you just like tried to fill up an entire like container with rubies and stuff? I always tried to do that and it never ended up going well. But like I remember doing it as a kid. I was like, I've got all these gems. I must fill up some sort of container with them. No, it's just the bust. It's not the cow. It is nice of him to leave a bunch of stuff unlocked for us. That is so good, man. Lydia's getting an upgrade. I have a lot of fond memories of Elder Scrolls games. When I was a kid, we didn't have a lot of money, and so like we didn't get a lot of games. So the ones we did get, we played the hell out of them. Like so, Diablo 1, played the hell out of it. Diablo 2, played the hell out of it. My brother did a lot of StarCraft. I did a lot of Might and Magic. And then like we played so much Morrowind. That was about it. We went over to our friend's house, the Gibbses. They're really nice people. Their kids were like the same age as we were, and they also liked those kinds of games.
Spoken to every
and so it worked out really well.
Left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose.
Yeah, I mean, it was good.
Meet, lad.
I have fairly good memories with them.
Eyes of the Falmer.
They were also the first people to
I
show me Star
certainly
Wars.
wouldn't mind getting my hand on those.
They got the like collector's edition version.
Some sort of jewel, then. Perhaps Carlia knows where we can
I
find
promise
it.
you, all your questions will be answered. I promise you. Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls
Yeah, I
to
played a
you.
lot of Halo and Halo 2.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories.
They had that
The
3-pack,
Nightingales,
you know,
their
that had
allegiance
the
to
original 3
Nocturnal
in it.
And the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of
Indiana
Wolfden.
Jones was good.
Beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside.
TMNT, watched a
At the
lot of
end
that.
path is a clearing, and
There
an
was
old
this pizza
standing
place.
stone.
Back,
I'd
you know,
ask
back
both
when
to meet
pizza
you there.
buffets were like a really big thing. And they weren't just like terrible.
Meet Mercer on equal footing.
There was this
implying
place
what I
that was like literally up the block. So I am living in the same house now that I lived in when I was a little kid, but like we've moved several times. I've moved into a couple other houses, you know. But like it's so weird because this is technically the same house. And there's actually a pizza place now where that pizza buffet used to be, and they had like a really good arcade. You know, it was one of those like they had like 6-7 machines where you could play like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or they had a couple of other you know, they would roll out different games and stuff. And it was always a lot of fun to go there. And it was close enough that we could like walk. And that was a big deal when we were kids. Yeah. Actually, the pizza place that's there really right now, they make really good pizza. Like surprisingly good. It's also somehow not greasy at all. Eh.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of... We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
What is the name of that place? It's like Marcano's or something. Marco's. It is Marco's Pizza. It's owned by like, there's like 3 people that work there. He cannot be an ally. You have to kill him.
It's my hope that you will, yes.
Awfully convenient that this place was right outside Riften.
It kind of ends up being like Astrid, you know, where she was the guild leader and
So this is
mysteriously
Nightingale
dies.
Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth seeded within
MARCO's
the guild on purpose.
pizza.
It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear
Are you trying to triangulate my house?
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
I just love the fact that I have like fucking 5 companions I take everywhere.
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century.
Okay.
Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale
Absolutely
armor,
vile
we can begin
creatures.
the oath.
They stink. Leave
I do
slime
too.
all over the place,
Yeah,
and
it's
make
like
guttural noises.
like we got
Telvanni are one of the few
I can't remember what it was. I think it was just pepperoni, and like even the pepperoni didn't have grease on it. Like it was nice. I didn't have heartburn or anything, and it tasted good. And like they used like a wood fire oven, and it still costs the same as like
Why is
Pizza
Kalaya
Hut.
so insistent? It's like she sees
Oh,
no
I agree,
issue
man.
with surrendering your soul to a Daedric prince.
See anything useful?
You don't need to do this. We can easily defeat Mercer without the aid of Nocturno. Don't let Kalaya trick you.
Yeah, same. This guy really doesn't want us to become a Nightingale. What are we currently using for a chest? Yeah, garbage. That's what we're using. Okay, that's good. Oh, this is gonna look terrible on my character. Damn. The, does it work? Kinda? Mostly. Okay. Check out my purse. He does know about Carlisle. Maybe. I can't really mess with the mods, man. There's so many of them, and they're all compiled in very precise ways.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you
Keep
wish.
breathing,
In
Remy.
return, both
Imagine
in
the
life
open
and
sky.
in death,
Don't
you
think
must
about being
serve as a
entombed
guardian
in the
of
stone for all
Twilight Sepulchre.
eternity.
Aye.
Happy
There's
thoughts
always
only.
a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose.
That's such a
If it
bad
means the end
deal
of Mercer Frey.
because you're only going to be alive for a couple of years, like
about
you know,
you?
50 years max
Are
in
you
this
ready
kind
to
of world,
transact the oath
and
with
then
Nocturnal?
you have eternity that you have to stay guard.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
She doesn't leave
Skyrim's
much
wolves
choice,
are
does
much
she?
fiercer than wolves
As
in
if
High Rock.
revenge against any
It's a
mortal
shame.
man is worth
Their
sacrificing one's
aggression
own
means we
soul for
probably
eternity.
can't tame them.
This is a foolish mistake.
Don't worry, Zelzez. I agree with you. I literally just said the same thing. Dude, pizza gives me the worst heartburn known to man. And or beast. Oh great, Remy's gonna hang out with me. It sounds like they turned the dialogue off though. Yeah, but I don't think
I call upon you,
he doesn't
Lady
understand that
Nocturnal,
I've already sold my soul to
Queen
like
of
5
Murk,
other Daedric
and
princes.
Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
There will be a war when I die.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have 2 others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlyle. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates
Look,
Nightingale,
I won't judge you.
and I restore
But you should
your
know that
status
skooma
to
is
the
not
same,
really something
Carlyle.
one should partake in.
And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
What's the worst that happens? She takes your soul? Okay, guys, I need you to get out of my way.
Utterly pathetic.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's
You're talking about
compromised
for
our ties to
her?
Nocturnal, and in essence,
Or for the
caused our
god?
luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless.
We removed our limiter.
Although it would benefit the Guild more than you can imagine, in the end...
The only,
more
from what I
harm.
understand, or from my
Key isn't
understanding,
returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will
I
never
think
be
the
same
only
for the Guild.
god that had their voice
As time
actively
passed, our luck
changed
would
was
diminish to the
Meridia,
point of
because everyone
non-existence.
hated it.
And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Yeah, the lizard man knows what's going on.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle. Carlaya and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we
I
both
doubt it.
feel that
He's-
you have the potential of
he's
replacing
locked to us
Mercer
forever.
as leader of the Thieves Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder.
Why?
I'm good at what I do. Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
That's the best person to have as a leader.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then,
Oh yeah, he's gonna
we
give me a
have
really
quite
hard
the
time.
task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlaya and I will meet you there.
Erkenthad, that's the
Prepare
one that we
yourself,
need the
lad.
blue key for.
This will be a fight to remember. Aye. And some of what Carlaya said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all
Damn it.
laughed at him. Looks like the
Fucking
joke's on us.
Uthgar is just phasing through me.
You've surrendered your soul for eternity. When you die, you will only know servitude. And for what? Lust for riches? To bring honor to a gang of criminals? Revenge against a man you haven't even known for most of your life? Or perhaps it is naivety. not realizing the consequences of your actions. You didn't even know the key existed prior to taking the oath. You're just trying to find an excuse, but you aren't fooling me. No matter. What's done is done.
Damn, dude.
We must find Mercer and end him. Once that is done, you have a guild to run.
Thanks, man. Thanks for making me feel bad. Dick. I miss Redcap. I mean, he's still here, but he doesn't talk a lot. Travel to Ukrad. Okay. I have to get to bed. I have to be up in the morning. My wife might need help digging out her car. She starts her first day at her new job, working full time. It's going to be pretty scary. Kids go back. Well, kids don't have to go to school, so we're going to let them sleep as long as we can. So, it's been a pleasure, gentlemen. I will see you all Wednesday night. Let me see. What level are we? We're 16. We can't do...
Excellent.
I don't think, anyway. I don't think we can do the one for Beyond Reach until 25. And I think it's the same for Unslad. I will see you all on Wednesday. And then remember on Thursday, if you're bored during the day, I'll be on. Just kind of giving it a try of seeing what it's like to stream full day. So,
a perfect setting, if you
I'll
ask
talk to you
me.
guys later. And if you have any suggestions of games I want to play or I should play in the future or things I should look into, just leave a comment. I see all those on my phone. So, later, guys.